I, Himanshu Gora, welcome you on behalf of Confluence World School, Rudrapur, to this amazing learning of science. Before we begin today's class, I would like to thank my mother for recording this video. In the previous class, we have learned the methods of separation. Now, in continuation of the chapter 5, today in this video, we will learn what are two kinds of mixtures. Now, let's recall that what we have discussed about mixtures. Mixtures are substances when we mix two pure substances together. Like for example, if I mix salt with sugar, they make a mixture. If I mix oil with water, it makes a mixture. If I add sand to water, it makes a mixture. If I add milk to water, it makes a mixture. So mixtures are basically when two substances or more substances are mixed together to form mixtures. Now, these substances which we are mixing to form mixtures, when they mix together and make mixtures, they are called components of the mixture. So I will use this word component here. So component means the part of the mixture, the two or more different substances which are forming mixtures. So I would say them components. Now today we will learn what are two kinds of mixtures. So there are two kinds of mixtures called homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. So let's explore within a small activity what are these two kinds of mixtures. Now, when I take water and if I add salt to it, and when I dissolve salt in water, now when I see them, they appears to be as one phase. Why? Because salt has dissolved in water uniformly. So this is a homogeneous mixture. Let's have one more example. I take water in a glass. Now I add milk to it. Now, the milk and water, they are mixed uniformly. Now, we cannot see water as separate and milk as separate. We see them as one phase. Similarly, in this salt, I should say salty water, we cannot see water and salt separately. Salt has mixed in water uniformly, so we see them as one phase. So we are not able to see components of the mixture separately. So in these two examples, we cannot see the components of mixtures separately. Here I have made a mixture using milk and water. I cannot see milk and water separately now. In this, I have made a mixture using salt and water. I cannot see salt and water separately. So this is homogeneous mixture. So what are homogeneous mixture? A mixture in which we cannot see components of the mixture separately and they appears to be as in one phase. They are called homogeneous mixtures. Now let's see what are heterogeneous mixture. Again I take water in a glass. Now I add oil. Now if you see, I have added oil in water. Now I can see two different layers. I can see water floating on the water above side and the water is here. Now see, I can see the components of mixture. I have made a mixture using oil and water. I can see the components of this mixture separately. One more example of homogeneous mixture. Now I add sand. Now I have made a mixture using water and sand. Now in this I can see that the sand is not uniformly mixed in water. There are more sand and there are less. So this is called heterogeneous mixture. Now heterogeneous mixtures means where the components of the mixture can be seen differently and they don't appear to be as one phase. Now these are two examples of heterogeneous mixture. I made a mixture using oil and water. I can see oil and water as separately and they appears to be two different phases. And here I can see sand. This is the mixture of sand and water. I can see the components differently. They don't appear to be as one phase. So these two are examples of heterogeneous mixture. So heterogeneous mixture means a mixture in which the components of mixtures are not dissolved uniformly. They can be seen differently or separately and they don't appear to be as one phase. So these are called heterogeneous mixture. This video is supported by the notes. Do write those notes in your notebook. Do write your questions to me. I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you.